Connor, can I have you do that?
Just give it to Steven.
Yeah, give it to Steven.
Steven? Cinematography duties. Okay, so now this equals. Alright, I'm going to do part of this off to the side. So Steven, follow me over here. X plus h minus 4 squared is x plus h minus 4 times x plus h minus 4. My favorite way to multiply two trinomials is to distribute and write in columns. So x times each of these terms is x squared plus xh minus 4x. All I'm doing there is distributing the x. You with me?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do the h, and I'm going to get plus another xh minus 4h. I don't have a 4h column yet.
Wait, I thought you were doing it with all the h's first.
Plus 16. Now I'm doing it x times all of these terms, and now h times all of these terms.
No, you're doing it by 4.
By 4.
You switched halfway through. You did
Wow.
h on negative 4.
H. Thank you, I did. You're
So
correct.
it'd be an h
Plus
squared.
hx, so it'd be an h squared. And I don't have a column for that either, but thank you.
Minus 4h.
Minus 4h. Thank you. I did switch partway through.
Minus 4.
Minus 4x. Keep going. You guys are doing better than me.
Minus 4h.
Minus 4h.
Plus 16.
Plus 16. Drew, you are the distributing fool. I love it. Thank you. Okay, and this gets me x squared plus 2xh minus 8x plus h squared minus 8h plus 16, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the beginning of my numerator.
Yay.
Yay. Second part's easy. X squared plus 2xh minus 8x
I think
plus h squared,
Forgot something.
which,
Your limit thingy.
thank you, Steven. Gave you guys such crap about that yesterday. Did I
You're
get everything
dead.
else right, Steven?
You also
Yeah.
you forgot everything.
Okay. Now, when I FOIL this one, x minus 4 squared, that's going to be minus x squared
Plus.
Minus 4 plus 4.
minus 8x plus 16, correct?
You know where the h is.
Why don't you
Right,
just
you
make
forgot
it
about
plus
the
and then-
300. You forgot about the 3,000.
in
The
order to-
3,000 is out here. Thank you.
In order to avoid an even longer step, can you just make it plus and minus inside the parentheses and like take it away, because otherwise we're gonna waste another step on like rewriting.
Distributing. That's a good call. So you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to take your advice in a slightly different way. I'm going to say x squared minus 8x minus minus 8x. And I'm going to say positive 16 minus positive 16 and get rid of it all in that step. Is that a good paper saver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing?
Yeah, I got you.
Canceling. X squared
Oh,
minus
that,
x squared.
That thing
There's
is,
an
Yeah.
negative 1.
is all negative, so it'll all cancel.
No, that wasn't
As
it.
what you missed, part of what you missed yesterday is
No,
everything.
no, this wasn't it.
Okay, this wasn't it? Okay. Now let's see if I can write this part correctly. 3,000, limit, h approaches 0.
Oh, that's gonna be really loud on the camera.
What's left on the top is 2xh plus h squared minus 8h. That's it, over h. Is that right?
Yeah.
And now we replace it all.
Factor it all out. We're not letting the dog off the leash yet.
Because otherwise it'll do damage.
It'll do damage, that's right. It'll be 0 over 0. So now we have h, and what's left is 2x plus h minus 8 over h. Cancel, cancel.
So then you get.
Now we can let the dog off the leash. Let h, why don't you write an x there?
2x,
Let h equal 0.
2x minus 8.
Yep, 3,000 times 2x
You forgot
minus
the limit
8.
again.
No.
Okay, now I didn't. No, that time I didn't forget, because I've let h equal 0, so I don't have to write it. Thank you for double checking me, though.
You got so busy, you were like, damn it.
I know, I was ready to be like, I was really ready to kill something.
Oh no.
Okay.
Now do we?
So you put the 3,000.
Now check. Okay, now, this is my f prime of x.
Yeah.
What we were interested in was the tangent line touching the parabola we started with at 4.1. Because since we had a distance and a speed, a distance on the y-axis and a time on the x-axis, that was going to represent an instantaneous speed. How fast was my fist going at that instant? 4.1. Okay? So, f prime of 4.1 equals 3,000 times 2 times 4.1 minus 8, right? Which equals 3,000 times 8.2 minus 8, which equals 3,000 times 0.2, which equals 600 inches per second. We have gone from a very good guess by using shrinking intervals, a very good guess that I hit at 600 inches per second, to knowing precisely that that must be the case.
I'm 1 0 off.
All right. Watch that 0.
I had 6,000.
What's the potential flaw in this? Okay, 2 potential flaws. Mathematically, there's none. This is exactly what the slope is of the tangent line to that parabola. It is exactly 600. This cannot be wrong. What can be wrong? Maybe my fist moved a little faster than 1/10 of a second. Maybe a parabola is not the perfect model for an accelerating punch. Okay? But if it really was 1/10 of a second length of a punch, and if a parabola really does describe my efforts to move my arm faster and faster in a punch, then the contact point would be exactly 600 inches per second. The speed at the point of contact. Okay, that's called an instantaneous rate. Calculus is where math starts to get a little bit real. You were in the 8th grade. You had a word problem. The word problem was, a car drives 300 miles in 6 hours. What's the average speed? 300 miles in 6 hours, what do you get?
200 miles an hour.
I don't know. I didn't know
50.
that.
50 miles an hour. Thank you. Okay. Those are the kind of word problems you should have been doing in like Algebra 1. Alright? Now, the car is not moving at exactly 50 miles an hour for 6 hours. Now the car is speeding up. The car is slowing down. The car is hitting a tree. How fast was it going when it hit the tree? That's where calculus starts. That's when things actually change. Everything you've been doing in math so far has not had a real element of change introduced into the math.
Until now.
Now it does. What was happening at that instant that was different from other instants in the same mathematical model? Welcome to calculus. All right? Questions, comments, concerns, compliments?
So,
Cut.
you have to do...
See if there's any good questions first. But yeah.
So if you give us a problem like this, we have to do all of that?
No, if you give us a problem, well, yeah, if you give us a problem tonight, I'm not going to have you do the guessing averages. You have to do all this. You have to find the model, find the equation, find the general derivative, the general form of the derivative, your f prime with x's still in it, and then plug in a specific x to find a slope of a tangent line or an instantaneous rate.
Problems.
Can you give us the page and numbers?
Make it like 3.
It's not that many, but it's some. Okay, go ahead and kill it now, Stephen. Lauren, yes.
How do you kill it?
Big red